The owners of Peanut the squirrel are still in an emotional whirlwind after their beloved social media star was seized and euthanized by authorities in New York. And now they're readying to fight back, TMZ is told. Mark Longo and his wife Daniela tell us they are already in the process of legal action, but they cannot give too many more details at this point. But ML makes it crystal clear. Peanut did not die in vain. Their story went national after they accused the state of abusing power and wasting taxpayer funds to seize and kill Peanut, all because of some anonymous claims, which ML says were all total BS since that time. The couple has been inundated with messages on social media, people sharing their sorrow over the news and their anger over the allegations. Mark tells us his heart is broken, but also full of warmth over the outpouring of support from strangers all over the country, which he believes will help get the answers he is demanding of county and state officials. Mark previously told TMZ, officials from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation showed up at his doorstep Wednesday with a search warrant signed by 4 state agencies and a judge. Peanut and one of the couple's pet raccoons were taken away. Both have since been euthanized as a result of rabies testing. Peanut happily lived with him for 7 years, spreading joy on the internet with funny and wholesome videos, becoming his best friend in the process, he told us. Mark makes it clear, little Peanut will be avenged in this life or the next.
He's helped people. He's helped kids gather joy. And then we started a nonprofit animal rescue called Peanut's Freedom Farm to help animals like Peanut fight a good fight when they're in a neglected case or they're sitting in a slaughter auction. And he was the cornerstone of our life and our organization. We used his platform to help raise money for the 300 animals we have at our sanctuary.
How did you find out that they euthanized Peanut?
They haven't messaged me, they haven't called me, they haven't given me a formal statement whatsoever. The last time I heard from the DEC was when they left my house. Another news station called me with their statement, and that's how I found out Peanut is gone. They didn't even have the heart to call me themselves to tell me what was going on. This state has more problems than a squirrel and a raccoon, and we're using our taxpayers' dollars to help take these animals out of a comfortable place, all because of some paperwork? The statement released that Peanut bit one of the people. Peanut's bitten me 5 times in 7 years. Peanut also is an animal that only knows me. So why wouldn't you have protective gloves on and protective equipment to allow an animal like him that to bite you? Also, to be honest with you, I don't buy it whatsoever. The fact
I didn't know about squirrels ever in my life, and when I came to Peanut a couple of years ago, like, he would have never bitten me. Like, he never bit me.
The complaints we're told are anonymous. So anonymous claims got the state to get a search warrant, which was signed by multiple different departments and a judge. So I want to know what the evidence was that this was such a devastating thing to the community that we had to waste taxpayers' dollars and ruin a family in a nonprofit animal rescue because we have power.
Will you be taking some legal action?
Oh, the firefight has just begun. This needs to be used as an example of how this state uses their resources and their power. Not only that, the only source of income and donations have come from Peanut's social media. I don't know how I'm going to run the nonprofit animal rescue with over 300 animals at my sanctuary right now without the funding from Peanut. Yeah. My wife and I work 3 jobs to pay the other 50% of the $20,000 we have to accumulate in funding a month for these animals. They just took my best friend for the last 7 years.
And we'll never bring him back.
And the sanctuary is called Peanut's Freedom Farm. And you just took Peanut out of the Freedom Farm of our organization. And everybody looked at it like it was just nothing. This is the DEC who is supposed to be helping animals out of bad cases. And you came to a case that had animals in good possession, and you took them and killed them. Not only that, you just put the entire organization in jeopardy, because I don't know how we're going to fund this organization anymore without this social media. I haven't a clue.